So what exactly are you going to learn here in this video? In this video, first of all, we are going to cover chatfuel.com. Now, chatfuel.com is one of the best platforms for you to create chatbots. Now, Chatfuel is completely for free. There is some kind of pro version, but to be honest, the free version of the chatbot that we are going to create is so great and so sophisticated that we don't even need the premium version. So what we're going to do is we're going to first of all check out chatfuel.com. Then afterwards, I will show you how to log into Chatfuel, how to create your own account, and how to connect Chatfuel with your Facebook page. Now, when we did that, we're going to create our own chatbot. We will start by creating a very simple welcome message, and then afterwards, I'm going to show you how to create so-called AI rules, so artificial intelligence rules, and we are going to learn how to create a more sophisticated chatbot. In this video, I would like to show you how you can build your own AI, how you can build your own professional Facebook chatbot. Now, what we want to do is we want to go to chatfuel.com. And then afterwards, what we want to do is you want to click here on Get Started for Free. And if you think this costs anything, no, it does not cost anything at all. It's completely for free. The entire chatbot, there is some kind of pro version, but the free version is so good you don't need the pro version. I do not own the pro version, I don't need it, and believe me, I think you will not need it either. So anyway, what I want you to do is just go to chatfuel.com, so chatfuel.com, and then click on Get Started for Free. Now, before we start, what exactly is a bot? So basically, for instance, if you have a website or if you have a Facebook site, then what it does, it is responding automatically for you. Now, I already have a chatbot connected. What I want you to do is I want you, when you go into chatfuel.com, to pick one of your Facebook pages. In my case, I picked Teaching Hero. So after you're through your process, you'll be brought right here. So when you go through the process of picking a Facebook page, you'll be brought right here, and you can see right here we first of all got the welcome message. So this is a message that everyone sees when he or she wants to write me a message. So this is for my Facebook page, again, Teaching Hero, and it says hi, and then first name, nice to meet you, and then you successfully connected your bot created on chatfuel.com to your page. You can delete that at any given time. So take that out. For instance, it says right here, messages for this block are shown to your users when they first start to chat with your bot. Make sure to never leave this block empty. Introduce your new users to what your bot does and write something helpful to onboard them for the first time. So for instance, what you can write right here is, first of all, hi, first name, nice to meet you. How can I help you? My name is T-Bot. Let's say my name is T-Bot, and I am an artificial intelligence. Ask me anything, and I will give my best to find an answer for you. Best T-Bot. Alright, so we are done with that. And this is now the message that is being shown to people when they start chatting with me. So what I want to do with you right now is I want to click on Set Up AI. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to set up our own bot. And we first of all have the default language English, and we want to add down here a so-called AI rule. So basically what this says over here is if user says something similar to and then ... the bot will reply this. For instance, when people ask me, where can I find your courses? Then the bot will respond, you can find them on udemy.com and my teachinghero.com. Then I can add another AI rule. For instance, because we're offering an accelerator where I teach people how to make money online. For instance, when people ask me, where can I find your accelerator? Then the bot replies, you can find the Teaching Hero Accelerator on myteachinghero.com. Thanks for asking. Alright, and then afterwards we can add another AI rule. For instance, thank you. When someone says something like that, thank you, the bot could reply, my pleasure, or you're welcome. You're welcome. Something like that. And we could also, for instance, let's say add, how old are you? And the bot could reply, I don't have an age, but I got developed, let's say in 2018. Alright, so we want to test that now. So we click on Test this chatbot. And now this is going to open our messenger. When you do it for the first time, you have to first of all connect your messenger, but it's like one click and then you're done with that. Now what I want to do is I just want to click on View in Messenger, and the messenger is basically your private messaging account on Facebook. So you can see right here, all of these are my private messages, but then up here I get messages from my company, from Teaching Hero. So for instance, if I would now send a message to Teaching Hero, it would say, hi Leon, nice to meet you. How can I help you? My name's T-Bot and I'm an artificial intelligence. Ask me anything and I will give my best to find an answer for you. Best T-Bot. For instance, I could now ask, where can I find your courses? Then the bot would reply, you can find them on udemy.com and myteachinghero.com. Where can I find the accelerator? And let's see if he gets it. Yeah, you can find the Teaching Hero Accelerator on myteachinghero.com. Thanks for asking. And then I would say, thank you. And he would answer, you're welcome. And for instance, what you could also say right here, and this is now the fourth question or the fourth AI rule that we established, how old are you? And it would say, I don't have an age, but I got developed in 2018. And you can also do it multiple times. Let's see if he can guess thanks. I'm not sure about that. Let's see. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. All right. He does it. He does it. Okay. So basically what you can do in this chatbot is you can create as many as you want of those. So as many AI rules as you want. You can basically add hundreds if you want. And of course, you know, the chatbot will become more and more sophisticated over time. So of course, you should learn from your other messages. For instance, look at your Facebook page and have a look at what kind of messages other people asked. And then you want to make sure what other questions other people asked. And then you can put these questions in here as AI rules. So basically, you put the questions in here and then add an answer over there. And it will automatically answer to all of these questions. So right, that was it now here for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see each other in the next one. In this video, I would like to talk with you about the pros and cons of a chatbot. So what exactly speaks for a chatbot and what exactly does speak against a chatbot? Now, let us first of all talk about the pros. Why exactly should we now get a chatbot? Now, the first thing that we already talked about is, of course, the great response rate. Now, the Facebook algorithm has something called a response rate, and also, of course, your content is limited to a certain reach. So, for instance, right now, most of the time, Facebook limits your reach of the content when you do everything right to, let's say, around 4%. So if you have, let's say, 1,000 followers, or let's say 100 followers, then it can only reach 4 people out of these 100 followers, or 40 people out of 1,000, or 400 out of, well, 10,000. So the response rate helps you to reach as many people as possible. Now, it is not possible anymore with your Facebook content to reach 100% of all the people well, actually, when we only talk about the Facebook page. For instance, with your personal profile, you can still reach everyone, but with your Facebook page, it is impossible to reach everyone who liked your page just by posting a piece of content. But you can improve that reach by answering all the messages that you get on your page. Now, when you answer all of the messages, you get a so-called good response rate. If you don't answer a lot of messages, then you'll get a bad response rate. If you get a good response rate, your content reaches more people. But if you now have a chatbot that always responds, of course, your response rate is going to be amazing. And also, and this is now number 2, customer support is possible. For instance, if people have questions, they can just come to your Facebook page and then they can ask a question and the chatbot will automatically give them the answer. This makes it much more easier to organize your customer service, and also it will make possible for your clients or for your customers to ask questions at any given time and also to get great answers. So then the next one, customer feels welcome. For instance, if I would be a customer and I would message your Facebook page and I would instantly get a message back, I would feel welcomed. I would feel welcome in the sense that these people care about me. They care about what I have to say and they care about my questions. And of course, also they're interested, of course, in helping me. They want to support me. They want to help me with the product that I bought from them. That just makes the experience of buying a product and using a product much better. So then the number 4 is looks more professional. Of course, it looks very professional to have a chatbot. So basically, if someone messages you via your Facebook page and then there's a chatbot answering, that looks professional. Especially if you, for instance, say, all right, this is a chatbot. People are going to be like, oh, wow, that is cool. A chatbot? That sounds interesting. And of course, also they will, play with it a little bit. They will ask that chatbot questions and it will just make you look more professional, and also it will build a great relationship with the customer. And then, of course, it builds credibility. It builds credibility for you because, again, you seem more professional, and through seeming more professional, you're going to get credibility. So then the cons, what exactly speaks against a chatbot? First of all, wrong answers are easily possible. So what you have to create, and that is what we're going to cover later on, or to, for instance, build a customer service, you need to create very exact and very specific AI rules. And if these AI rules perhaps are confused or there's something wrong that you perhaps implemented into your bot, then of course people are going to get the wrong answers and they're going to be like, well, I just want to ask you a question, but you're always answering me in with answers that I don't even want. So the cons, of course, could be that the customer never really gets the answer that he or she wants. And then number 2, you need a massive catalog of questions. So here in this course now, we're going to cover a couple of questions that you can use in order to improve your customer service. But of course, if you have a very complex product and people have a lot of questions about that product, then of course you need to create a massive catalog of questions that people can look into in order to get the answers that they desire. And then number 3, needs to get improved all the time. You need to improve your chatbot all the time, because perhaps if your product is changing, your chatbot needs to change too. If your address is changing, you need to change your address in your chatbot too. If, for instance, some kind of feature is changing, you need to rework the entire bot, and that takes a long time and could at a certain point also become confusing for customers. Because if there is a new version out, but there's still the old answers in the chatbot, they're going to be like, well, is this still applying, or is this answer now right, or is it wrong, or is it half right or half wrong? What exactly is this answer? Can I work with that? So then the last one could be mistaken for a seldomly answering human, and that decreases credibility. Now we saw that our bot doesn't answer all the time. Sometimes our bot doesn't know the answer. And in this case, you can implement a no answer policy, so the bot is not going to answer. Or you can leave some kind of message, something like, I'm sorry, I cannot answer this question. I will get back to you soon. Now, of course, this decreases a little bit the credibility, because you seem like a seldomly answering human, and no one wants to message with a seldomly answering human. Like, think about how angry sometimes we get when people don't message us back for a couple of days, and perhaps it is really important for us, and they're like, okay, I'm just going to ignore you for 3 days. That doesn't make people happy, and that is not good for your customer service. But now, in general, would I recommend you to create a chatbot? Yes, absolutely. I would definitely recommend you to create a chatbot. For me personally, are the pros more important than the cons, because the cons, if you do a good job, are much smaller than I just made them. The pros could be much bigger than I talked you through them. So really, there's nothing that I would, give instead of a chatbot. I would always use a chatbot for my Facebook page. It is very easy to set up, but it takes some work. And if you're willing to invest a little bit of work into your chatbot, you're going to get some great results. All right, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see each other in the next video. So what exactly could you use a chatbot for? Now, in this video, we're going to talk about Facebook chatbots, so Facebook page chatbots, and not any kind of other chatbot. For instance, we're not talking about a chatbot on your website. We're not talking about, for instance, some kind of application you can put in an app store. We are only talking about a Facebook chatbot. So what exactly can you use a Facebook chatbot for? Now, there altogether, I think, 6 different areas that I would recommend you to use a chatbot in. Now, first of all, we got customer service, then product suggestions, then weather, scheduling a meeting, news, and then find a store, restaurant, or so on. So basically using it as a search engine. Now let's first of all talk about the customer service. Now what we want to do is we want to develop a chatbot that can answer our customers' question. Because customers will probably go to our Facebook page and they have questions about us, about the company, about the product, about someone behind the company, or whatever. So they go to the Facebook page and then they ask a question. They don't necessarily just simply say something to us like, oh, I love your company so much. Most of the time they have a question. So that's why we can, for instance, create a chatbot for the customer service. So basically, we first of all type in all of the questions that customers might have, and then we're going to add some answers to them. Afterwards then, product suggestions. For instance, we could create a Facebook page that gives product suggestions and people only type in a certain term. For instance, if people go to the Facebook page and they're gonna type in, let's say, online course for affiliate marketing, they're gonna get a link to what the bot thinks the best Facebook affiliate marketing course is. So for instance, what this bot could be doing is, let's say a customer comes to them and they say, all right, I want an online course for affiliate marketing. Then the bot is gonna basically give these people a link to a Udemy course, for instance, or to some other kind of online course. Now this could even, for instance, work with affiliate links. So then the bot is going to send affiliate links out to people. And people then click on these affiliate links, and of course the bot itself is going to make you money. That is one way to not just create a chatbot, but also to make money with your chatbot. And then the next one, weather. Now, for instance, what you could do is you could create a chatbot where you, for instance, have all the cities in the world and you somehow, or for instance only of one country, let's say, and you have the big cities in one country, and people can then only type in the name of the city and it will automatically send them back what the weather is going to be like on that day. So what you have to do only is you have to, let's say, take the 40 biggest cities in the country, and every single day you have to read online, or you can copy paste what the weather is going to be like. That takes maybe an hour to do, maybe even less. And then you have a bot that is going to give people weather suggestions. So quite easy to do. And then the next one is scheduling a meeting. For instance, what the bot could do as well is it could give people certain options, or could send people, let's say, a link to a scheduling software. For instance, there is the scheduling software called Calendly. And when you go on Calendly, or calendly.com actually, what you're going to find is a tool that helps you to create, well, basically meetups. So what you could do is you could take the link to a certain meetup and you're going to put it in your Facebook bot, so as an AI rule. And the AI rule would then send always this link to the person that sends you a message, and he or she can basically set up a meeting with you. And then, of course, news. News also one of the best ways to use a chatbot. For instance, people can type in let's say the niche that they're interested in, let's say business or something like that, and then it will send them automatically business news. You just simply every single day have to write down or copy paste the most important news from all over the world, and then the bot will automatically send it to these people as soon as they type in, for instance, business, or as soon as they type in, for instance, let's say, I don't know, regional politics or something like that. So then, of course, find a store, restaurant, and so on, some kind of search engine. Now, what you could do is you could develop, let's say, the best restaurants in your area kind of chatbot. Now, for instance, when you are, let's say, looking for Italian restaurants Berlin, that this is an AI rule, and then it will send to the customer automatically links of the most popular Italian restaurants in that area. So for instance, they type in, let's say, their city, Berlin, and it will give them a complete list of all the most popular restaurants. Or for instance, they type in a town, or they're only going to type in a zip code or something like that, and then afterwards it will provide a list with all the restaurants that are extremely popular in the area. So right, that was it now here for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see each other in the next one. So why exactly do you need an artificial intelligence or a customer service chatbot? Now, for instance, when I'm traveling, or for instance, let's say when I don't want to answer, but I want to keep my response rate up, I need a chatbot. Now, the chatbot, the customer service chatbot, is going to do one thing for me. It's going to answer all the questions that people might have. And if they're, for instance, reoccurring questions, let's say, where can I find, in my case, your online courses? How much are your online courses? Where is your company located? When can I book a call with you? Would you like to work together with me? Then these questions are expected. So I can put them into an AI rule. So I can create an artificial rule, an artificial intelligence rule, and then the chatbot, the artificial intelligence, is going to answer these questions. So whenever a customer sends that question to me, the chatbot is then going to answer for me. Now, a chatbot can save you a lot of time, and I can just recommend you to use an AI in order to manage your messages, because especially when your company grows, at a certain point you're going to have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 messages coming in every single day, and at a certain point it becomes difficult to handle. For me personally, it is difficult to handle because, the company is a 24/7 job, and to take time out of my day in order to just answer messages is just simply too much. And that's why I like to use a chatbot. Do I recommend you to use a chatbot? Yes, absolutely. So right, in the next video I'm going to show you how to create one. Now in this video I would like to show you how you can create a customer service chatbot and also how you can create a suggestions chatbot. So first of all, what exactly are we doing right now? Well, we are currently in our dashboard in ChatFuel. So please go again to chatfuel.com and then you'll be brought right here. And what you want to do is you want to create a new bot. Now there's also something that I want to introduce to you called broadcasting. Now if you want to create a bot for broadcasting, then you need to click on here. First of all, what exactly is broadcasting? Now broadcasting in the sense of Facebook Messenger is that you send one message to all of your contacts or to the ones that you chose. So basically what this is, it is sending a message to all of the contacts. So you create one message one time and then it will be sent to everyone. So this is an amazing tool how you can basically get a lot of people, how you can manage a lot of people in a very short amount of time. So you can create such a broadcast right here when you click on create bot from template. Now what we're going to do right now is you want to click on create a new bot. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to create a customer service bot. So I already prepared a couple of questions. You can find these questions actually in the next lecture. The next lecture is going to be an article and all the questions that I'm going to be using are written right here. So these are the questions, for instance, right here, top questions every chatbot should be able to answer. And these are now very simple questions. For instance, who created you? How old are you? What's your name? How can you help me? Are you a bot? These are the number, like the 5 most most requested questions that most people have. Now, for instance, when you have a chatbot, have you ever tried something like that? Have you ever tried, to ask for the name or something like that? To be honest, I have tried that, and it is important for us to understand what the average customer is doing when they see a chatbot for the first time. What they're going to do in most cases is they're just going to write, for instance, all right, what is your name? Are you a bot? How old are you? Who created you? Or something like that. And we should have some answers for that. And then down below, we got the business-related questions. Again, you can find them just in the next lecture in an article. So the questions that most of the time get asked are, for instance, where is your company located? Where can I find your website? Which products do you sell? How much is product 1? How much is product 2? Name 3 things you really want to recommend to me. Where can I buy your products? Why should I buy your products? And then also, do you offer discounts? When will be the next sale? And do you offer discounts on Black Friday? These are also very common questions that bots get asked all the time. And these are actually the questions that I get asked all the time, for instance, in my businesses. So not necessarily, of course, for my teaching business, but for other businesses that I own. But let's actually go back and let's have a look at the chatbot. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create our own bot. So what we're going to do, first of all, is we're going to create a sequence and we're going to create a welcome message. Now, the welcome message is basically being shown without even the person, sending anything to you. So they click, for instance, on your page and then they see this when they want to send a message. For instance, hi, first name, this is a default welcome message and so on. We don't want that. We actually want to change that to, for instance, let's say, welcome to our page. If you have any questions, just send them to me. Just send them to me. My name is T-Bot, the Teaching Hero chatting bot. The Teaching Hero chatbot. Don't hesitate. Just send me a question. Alright, so we've done that. And then, for instance, best T-Bot. Alright, and then afterwards, we can create a so-called sample sequence. Now, what exactly is a sequence? A sequence basically is a couple of messages in a row. So this is the first message that people see. And then afterwards, they receive the first follow message. So this one right here that we can create, this could, for instance, be an image of you, this could be a video, this could be just a simple text, and then afterwards we have something called nurturing message, which basically is a message that, for instance, nurtures the chat in the sense that it gives more information, for instance, about a product. It could also provide another link, it could provide information about the business, it could provide information about you if you are a personal brand. So basically there are many things that you can do with such a nurturing message. And then afterwards we want to have another nurturing message, but this time we're going to sell something. So the first follow-up message is always about, offering information about the product. Then we want to nurture the chat. We want to make sure that the chat gets a little bit more depth. And then afterwards we want to send another nurturing message. And this one now has a so-called soft sell. So we try to, in a soft way, sell a product. For instance, if it's like, all right, you're going to get a free access to our course for 31 days. That would, for instance, be a soft sell. So we sell something, but we're not really selling it in the sense that the people have to buy something right away. We say to them, for instance, okay, you get this for 31 days for free, and then the next message is then the special offer. So these people now, for instance, enrolled in that course, and for 31 days it's completely for free, and then afterwards you say, all right, if you want to get, let's say, lifetime access to this course, I'm going to give you 50% off. This course right now is only $20. So down here we get also so-called groups of content blocks. So for instance, value content, product offer, show video, and you can just drag and drop them and create your own customer service bot. Now, what I want to do with you is I don't just want to create all of these messages right here because I think you can do it yourself. And also, I cannot really tell you which kind of messages you should be using because, let's be frank, every business is different. What I can do right now is I can show you how to connect that new bot to Facebook. You just click up here on connect to Facebook, and then afterwards it will bring you to settings and you can connect it to any of your pages on Facebook. For instance, if I want to connect it to Teaching Hero, which I think would make sense, I'm just clicking right here to the right on connect to page. page, and then it will be automatically connecting to my Facebook page because I already connected the Chatfuel account with my Facebook page as well. So anyway, let's have a look at the AI. And now what you want to do is you want to take the questions that we already have written down here. For instance, the top question every chatbot should be able to answer, and the business-related question. And we want to take these questions and put them in here. So we want to create a so-called AI rule, so artificial intelligence rule. And when we do that, we first of all, of course, need to enter, a certain thing that people could say. For instance, if we look at these questions, people could ask something like that. People could say, all right, who created you? So we're going to do that, copy paste right now, and we're going to plug it in here. And then afterwards, we can write our answer over here. For instance, who created you? In this case now, Leon Chaudhry, CEO Teaching Hero, created me. So this is now the first AI rule. If user says something similar to who created you, the bot replies with this text right here, or of course we can also let this person or let the bot respond with a so-called block. So then let's have a look at the next AI rule. For instance, we can actually click on here on add AI rule, and we can copy the next question. For instance, how old are you? And we can plug that in there as well. So if user says something similar to how old are you, then the bot is going to say I was created on January 6, 2018. I was created on January 6, 2018. So we're done with that as well. Let's add another AI rule, and this one could be what's your name? So we're going to keep it quite simple. I'm going to go over that quite briefly with you, so let's plug this in as well. And over here we write, my name is T-Bot. All right, then we're going to add another AI rule, and the next AI rule is going to be, how can you help me? We're going to plug this in here as well. And then, for instance, we could write, I can help you find courses and learn more about Teaching Hero. All right, so we're going to add now another AI rule. And now we're going to add the last top question every chatbot should be able to answer. And this one is, are you a bot? And I'm just going to plug that in here. And we can just say, yes, I am a bot. All right, then let's have a look at the business-related questions. So let's actually start with the first one. Where is your company located? So we're going to add another AI rule, going to plug this in here. And we can, for instance, say, Teaching Hero is located in Berlin, Germany. Right? Okay. So we're done with that. Then we're going to add another AI rule. The next one is going to be, where can I find your website? Of course, we can plug in here, for instance, my courses website, myteachinghero.com. And then we're done with that as well. We're going to add another AI rule. This one is, which products do you sell? So let's plug this in here as well. Add another AI rule. And let the bot reply, I sell online video courses and offer an online accelerator. And of course, in this regard, it always makes sense to also provide a couple of links. For instance, where exactly can these online courses be found? So actually we can do that right now. And let's plug these in. And for instance, when you go to the platform, myteachinghero.com, I can just say, all right, I'm going to provide the link to my courses. So I'm just going to take all of that and I'm going to plug it in here. So I say, all right, I sell online video courses, and then put this in parentheses. So we have that, and then afterwards online accelerator, put this in parentheses as well, go back to the platform, click on accelerator, then copy that. Of course, it's not online yet, it's going to be online in a couple of days. So we're going to plug that in as well. And now when people ask something like that, they get the links right away, which is amazing because then they're just going to click on them. So basically what you do right here is you are saving one step. You're saving time. You say, all right, you don't have to message me again where you can find these things. Just click on these links right there. So then let's add another AI rule. And now we are going to add the AI rule, how much is product 1, product 2, and so on. And we should just write in here, not the template that I just gave you. I should actually write something like how much how much are your courses? And then I say, they are all $15. But if you buy a membership, you get all courses for just $9 per month. So for instance, write this, and then afterwards let's add another AI rule, and this one could be name 3 things you really want to recommend to me. And I can just write down, the courses, for instance, that I really recommend. I could say, all right, I recommend you to watch the Business Development Masterclass, my Facebook Messenger course, and Facebook Ads course. Right, we're done with that. And then let's add another AI rule, and this one we're gonna call why should I buy your products? And we can give some very simple reasoning. Of course, if this is now your own chatbot, you want to make sure that all the reasons that you give makes sense. So I'm going to plug this in here, and I'm just going to keep it as brief as possible. So I'm going to say, because we offer the number one or the most comprehensible online video courses for various topics. All right, then let's add another AI rule, and this one, for instance, could be where can I buy your products? And again, we can just provide a link. So let's plug this in here, and then you can say you can buy our products on our website, and then you just provide the link again to the website. So just copy paste, plug it in there, and then you're done with this AI rule as well. Add another AI rule, so we have 3 more to go. Do you offer discounts? And we can say, for instance, yes. You can get all courses for only $9 per month. All right? And then we're going to add another AI rule, and let's call this one, when will be the next sale? We could say, for instance, it's right now. So this is, of course, great reasoning for these people then to click on your link. It is right now, you could say. Click here to get your best offer. And then again, we provide a link. So we're going to go back to the platform, copy the link, plug it in here, and then we're done with that as well. Another AI rule, and this is now the last one. Do you offer discounts on Black Friday? And then you can plug that in here in the next AI rule and say, yes, of course. So right, we're done with that. And now we can, of course, test our chatbot at any given time. So we click over here on test this chatbot. So let's have a look if everything is working. And we can now go into our document and, for instance, take any of the questions that we just plugged in here, and we can put them in here as well. So it says right here, welcome to our page. If you have any questions, just send them to me. My name's T-Bot, the Teaching Hero chatbot. Don't hesitate. Just send me a question, best T-Bot. And then, of course, right here, we didn't create that because these are now the nourishing messages, but you can do that on your own at any given time. Then this will, of course, not appear, or it will appear differently. So let's actually take one of these questions. For instance, let's actually go with the first one right here. Who created you? Let's see if it works. Who created you? And let's have a look whether the bot answers. So again, it might take a couple of seconds, and then hopefully the bot is going to answer. All right, there we go. Leon Chaudhary, CEO, Teaching Hero, created me. All right, let's go with the next one. How old are you? How old are you? Let's see if he knows the answer. I think it will. It will probably take, again, a couple of seconds, and then there we go. I was created on January 6, 2018. Let's have a look at another one. What's your name? And And as you can see, this is truly an artificial intelligence, but of course every artificial intelligence needs to be trained, needs to be programmed, and that is exactly what we just did. So it says, all right, my name is T-Bot. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. How can you help me? Let's see if he knows the answer for that. And of course it will. I can help you find courses and learn more about Teaching Hero. Fine. And then let's just take 3 more from here. For instance, where can I buy your products? Where can I buy your products? And let's see whether the bot knows the answer for that one as well. You can buy our products on our website, myteachinghero.com. All right, let's go with the next one. Do you offer discounts? Do you offer discounts? Okay, and let's see whether the bot answers. And of course, yes, the bot is going to answer. Yes, you can get all courses for only $9 per month. Then let's have a look at the next one. Perhaps this one. Where can I find your website? Right? Okay. Where can I find your website? Let's see if he knows that. Where can I find your website? And I bet you anything T-Bot is going to know. Yes, myteachinghero.com. All right, and now let's actually take a couple of these questions and let's rephrase them. Let's take this one, for instance. How old are you? I'm not sure. I think this one, it will probably not know this one. What is your age? Because I think it's not that intelligent yet. We could make it this intelligent, but I think it will not know the answer. I'm very surprised if it actually does, because we're not using any... Yeah, okay. It gives an answer, but this one is incorrect. What is your age? We're basically, well, asking what is your name, but he thinks now, all right, we are asking for that. So he thinks, all right, we're asking for his name, but actually we're asking for his age. So he makes a mistake right there, but let's go with another one. Where is your company? Where is your company? So normally we had the question, where is your company located? Now we say, where is your company? Let's see if he knows. Yes, he knows the answer. Teaching Hero is located in Berlin. Let's see if he can even simplify that. Where is company? Let's see if he still knows that. I think he actually will. So let's have a look. Yes, he actually does. All right, let's plug in another question. Rich, let's take this one right here. Where can I find your website? Where is your website? And let's see if it still works. I think in this case now it will work again. So let's see. Yep, it works again. So anyway, this is now how you can create a customer service chatbot. The same thing also applies to, for instance, product suggestions. So you can just type in, for instance, certain links to products. People can, for instance, get the best deals on a certain product. For instance, type in if the user says something similar to, let's say, pizza cutter, or if he or she says something similar to pillow, then of course, you can plug in a link over here, for instance, an affiliate link or something like that, and this will then be the suggestion for a certain product. Now, you have to create, of course, hundreds, if not thousands, if not tens of thousands of AI rules, but if you one time set up, this could actually be an amazing source of income for you, because for every affiliate link that you're going to plug in there, you're actually going to make money. So if someone clicks on that, you will actually make money with that affiliate link, because you're going to get a commission of, let's say, 3, 4, 5, or 6%, and this is then going to be a way for you to perhaps even make thousands of dollars with your chatbot on a monthly basis. All right, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see each other in the next video.